This video will be boring, but if you want real results in the gym, whether that's gaining muscle or losing fat, you need to hear this. Too many people waste time chasing the next secret online, when actually the truth of getting results is much simpler and, to be honest, a lot less exciting. This might go against what most of the fitness industry tries to sell you, but I believe this with 100% certainty. Meaningful, lasting results will take longer than what you expect. Because when something takes time, it usually means it's a big goal. You're forced to build habits, build discipline, the patience necessary to reach your goal, and maintain that level. There's a quote I love: we overestimate what we can do in a short amount of time, but we underestimate what we can do long term. And this goes hand in hand with fitness. Everyone wants to transform their bodies in 6 weeks or 90 days. But the people who win in the end are the ones who think in years, not months. And here's something you won't hear often. A lot of these fitness influencers or these gurus online sell you 30-day or 60-day or 8-12 week programs. Not because those timelines are optimal for your results, but because they're optimal for their own gain. It is much easier to sell a program for 30 days or 60 rather than an unknown. A fixed timeline sounds attractive. It sounds achievable. It plays on your desire for fast and predictable results. It makes you feel like you're buying certainty. But the truth is, real and sustainable results, or real and sustainable progress, won't just be achieved in only 30 days, or a 12-week challenge. Because let's be honest, you want a physique not for those 30 days, but for the years to come. And if you want a physique that lasts that long, muscle that stays with you, or fat that doesn't come back, you need to stop chasing these artificial timelines. If you're someone who's in a rush to get faster results, that's fine. I get it. We always want to progress faster. That's just human nature. But let me share something that I've seen over the years of either me working out or as a personal trainer. More often than not, the people who come in with this quick results mindset are the same people who end up quitting. I've seen it play out countless times. Someone shows up to the gym fired up, super motivated, ready to change their life. They start off strong, get a little progress. Maybe they lose a few pounds, maybe they put on a bit of muscle. But as soon as that initial excitement fades away, and it always fades, they hit a wall. Progress slows down, results end up stopping for a couple of weeks. And this doesn't just happen in fitness. This is how progress works in any meaningful area of your life. You will always have ups and downs. The problem is, most people aren't prepared for this. And do you remember the 30-day challenge I told you before? You might get results after 30 days. But what comes after? That's exactly why you need to stop thinking about only weeks or a couple of months and start thinking long term. Of course, don't get me wrong, breaking down your goals into small steps is a great idea in order to achieve them. But you won't achieve a great physique overnight, whether that means only gaining muscle or losing fat. It will eventually take years for you to achieve it. Let's be honest, if you look at anyone with a great physique, what do they all have in common? It's not that they've mastered some secret strategy, but the only secret they have is that they've been training hard and eating properly, consistently, for years. Not for a few good weeks here and there. Yet so often I hear people obsess over the small details. Whether it's in the gym or on social media, people constantly debate things like, what is the best exercise for the upper chest or the lower chest? Is X or Y better? And to me, those questions are pretty much useless. And this isn't to shame anyone, but typically the people asking these questions are people who are not even close to having a decent physique. People who haven't even built a good foundation yet. They're chasing optimization when they haven't even mastered consistency for years. You need to understand your position. And more often than not, a person in this position would be better off just focusing on the basics. Mastering these basics are what allows you to build a great physique long term. At the end of the day, almost no one with an impressive physique is relying on these crazy techniques or crazy secrets. They do the basics extremely well. Progressive overload, training hard, eating a lot of protein, and being consistent for years. These fundamentals work for a very good reason. They've been proven over and over and over again across decades and across thousands and thousands of people. I know it's boring to hear, but the only thing that truly matters for you to get results, in whatever it is, whether it's with fitness or anything else in life, it is consistency and time and effort. And if you want to translate this into the gym, it's training hard, eating properly, recovering enough, but being consistent and doing this for years and years and years. And I will repeat myself, and it's extremely boring, but this is how you get results. Training hard, eating clean, recover well, years and years of doing the same thing. That's it. This is not glamorous, but this is the foundation of every single successful transformation you've ever seen. And the longer I train for it, the more this becomes obvious to me. I'm still far from my potential. And that's exactly why I don't waste time obsessing over minor details. To me, it doesn't make sense. And for most of you watching, neither. Focusing on these tiny optimizations is just distracting me from the work that needs to be done. If you have a goal in mind, instead of constantly looking for things to add in order to achieve it faster, you should start thinking about things you can remove that are slowing you down from reaching your goal. In my eyes, simplicity wins in fitness. Doing the basics works, and we know for a fact it does. And you should be focusing on that. That is the main takeaway of this video. I know it's boring, but you need to train hard, eat clean, recover well, be consistent, do this for years. And to finish off, 99% of you watching aren't subscribed. So if you got any value from this video or previous videos from my channel, then please hit the subscribe button, as I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Now, with this being said, check out one of these two videos because YouTube thinks that you'll enjoy them, and hey, maybe do.